Welcome back, guys. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Today we're going to be doing a video about AMC stock. Before I start the video, guys, please make sure to leave a like on the video below. Subscribe to the channel for more awesome content. Join the family, guys. Let's go on our investor journey together. Today we're going to be doing a video about AMC stock. And today's video is basically going to be talking about why I do think AMC stock is eventually going to be set to squeeze, or why eventually AMC stock is going to go through a short squeeze. But before I start the video, I just want everybody to know that everything I say in my videos is not financial advice. It is just my personal opinion and for educational purposes only. So with that being said, let's get started with the video. So we've taken a look at AMC Entertainment and see what the stock has kind of been doing over the last couple of months. Taking a look at the 3-month chart, up 337% of its overall value. Looking at the 1-month chart, it's up 335%. We see here, it hit a high of $62.55, but the chart doesn't really read the full price, but AMC did hit a high of $72. And a lot of people are, kind of wondering, where's AMC going from here? It's kind of stagnated back away from its all-time highs. Looking at the 1-week chart, still doing pretty well for itself, up about 14%. We see here that it did take a little bit of a dip on $41, and we see that it did take a little bit of a dip there. And, with AMC, it's very important to actually kind of just utilize overall kind of where AMC is going to be headed. Do I think AMC stock is actually set to squeeze? I do think that AMC stock is actually set to squeeze. I think it's something that's been boiling for a very long time, and I do think that it's inevitable at some point. We've definitely seen the price action that's kind of been going on with AMC over the last couple of months, and we see that a lot of people are definitely part of the whole ape gang kind of that's been running around. A lot of people talking about AMC stock. A lot of people talking about how AMC stock is going to squeeze. Crazy price predictions everywhere. We have, 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 10K, 100K. So, a lot of people are kind of bullish behind the sentiment of AMC, but a lot of people, are not really getting impatient per se. I mean, a lot of people who bought in early, bought at $8, bought at $10, or even $15, $20, have made a pretty good return on their overall investment. But the biggest question that still arises is AMC stock eventually going to go through a short squeeze, or is it slowly going to trickle back down to kind of the $8 to $10 range? And I just kind of wanted to give my input, my overall opinion on the overall situation. So we know that, over the last couple of weeks, a lot of short sellers have lost a lot of money on AMC Entertainment, Even after Monday's rally, we saw that a lot of short sellers lost $488 million. But I think the short sellers this time around, a lot of the hedge funds, they are going to play a little bit harder to get with AMC stock. They don't want to lose to the retail traders. They don't want to lose to the Reddit traders. We saw what happened back in January with GameStop. We saw what happened with stocks like Microvision and even AMC itself. So a lot of these big time hedge funds who are shorting these stocks, they don't want to give in to the retail traders. They're like, okay, let's just double down on our short positions. And we all know that these hedge funds are losing large amounts of money. Now, when it comes to shorting, if people don't truly understand, eventually you do have to recover your position. It's not like you can just sit there and keep losing money and money and money. It just does not work like that. So that's what's eventually going to cause a squeeze in the first place, is when all these shorts eventually do have to cover their short positions. And, a lot of people are, okay, so when are these hedge funds going to cover if they've been losing so much money? Well, that's the thing. It's almost impossible to tell when these hedge funds are actually going to cover their short positions. Like I said, we know that these hedge funds are down lots of money right now. We know a lot of them are doubling up on their short positions, and we know a lot of them continue to short the stock. And we also saw that short interest actually has continued to increase for AMC stock. So if people continue to grow their short positions, which, in my personal opinion, don't think is a very smart idea. I don't think it's a very good idea to be on the short side of things, especially in a market like this where we have a whole community dedicated to make stocks just basically go through a squeeze. There's a lot of stocks that are being targeted. People generally speaking, targeting stocks that have a high short interest rate so they can actually get the stocks to squeeze. But with AMC, I do think the stock is going to squeeze. I think a squeeze is inevitable. I don't think it's something that can actually be avoided. And I actually do think that we are going to see a squeeze from AMC stock here in the next couple of weeks, or even in the next couple of months. Like I said, it's super impossible to time. With AMC stock, if we take a look at the 1-year chart, the stock traded sideways a very long time after the January 27th incident when a lot of stocks were rallying. And then, we all know that the brokerages then limited trading on these stocks, only allowing people to sell. But we see here that the stock traded sideways for such a long time. A lot of people were losing hope on AMC. A lot of people saying, okay, AMC stock has been trading sideways forever. It's not really doing anything. It's just kind of stagnating. And like I said, a lot of people did lose hope. But that's the thing. when it comes to the market, you definitely do have to be patient. It's the same with AMC stock. We see AMC stock still is doing pretty well for itself. I don't think a lot of people have forgot about AMC. I think people are still buying AMC stock. I still think they're bullish on the idea that the stock is going to squeeze. And like I said, eventually these people who are shorting the stock eventually do have to cover their positions. And we know that these hedge funds are down lots of money, and they're going to continue to lose money if AMC stock continues to run up, because as AMC continues to run up, a lot of these hedge funds continue to grow their short positions, which is only inevitably going to cause a bigger squeeze. I've been saying this for a while, that I think a squeeze has been boiling for AMC stock. I do think it is eventually going to happen. I do think AMC stock is set to squeeze, but it's only a matter of time to really kind of tell when this is actually going to happen. Like I said, you can never really time a squeeze. You can never really time what's going to happen with AMC stock. All the price action we've been seeing from AMC stock is just a lot of retail and big time, probably investors trying to get in on the kind of run up for AMC stock. It's just a bunch of people just buying the stock, which has caused this huge run up. I don't think a lot of these people who are shorting the stock have actually covered their positions just yet, which is why we haven't seen all these crazy price predictions that people are throwing out there. A lot of people saying, oh, we're going to see $500, $1,000. The reason why we have not seen this crazy price action just yet is because these shorts have actually not covered their short positions just yet. And until this happens, we're not going to be able to see the squeeze from AMC stock. So right now it's just a matter about being patient. It's just a matter about really just utilizing and being patient about what AMC can actually offer as an overall stock, and seeing what the stock is actually going to do for itself. But with that being said, guys, that's all I really have to say about the video. You guys let me know down in the comment section below, guys, what you think of AMC stock. Do you guys think AMC stock is set to go through a short squeeze? If you guys have a price prediction for AMC stock, what do you guys think your overall price prediction is going to be for AMC? And if you guys own AMC stock, how many shares do you guys own and what's your average? I'm always very curious to know. With that being said, guys, thank you. Have a great day.